I like these a lot. All right. It is your boy 2J is back with another one. It's the night of July 1st. I'm on a flight in like 5 hours. 6 a.m. we're headed to Austin, Texas. We're gonna be at SneakTravelers, and you'll see some of how SneakTravelers kind of played out for us throughout this video. And I got some unboxings that I wanna show you and talk about, and also give you kind of the heads up or maybe a little bit of motivation to come see your boy at some of these shows that I'm gonna be going to, like SneakTravelers Austin, SneakTravelers Tampa, maybe SneakTravelers Dallas. But anyways, first thing I want to show off is about a little over a year ago, Stance was like, Jay, we see what a relationship you have with Sleeps or Big Sleeps. Why don't you guys figure out what a collab together looks like, right? And I was like, man, it'd be dope to replicate what Sleeps did in the store to share with the world. Stance was kind enough to allow us to make a special box with 2 different pairs, right? There's this pair, which I think is dope, and then there's a black pair, right? With Sleeps' script that we've all kind of grown and known to love, right? So these are gonna be released at a later date. So super limited. I wanna say we only made about 200 box sets, and then we only made about 200 individual sets. So in all, there's like there's about 600 pairs of these socks. So I'm really excited to kind of share this with the world. This is actually collaboration number 3 for me with Stance. As you guys remember, we did the Puerto Rico sock where we donated all the proceeds. Then we did the essentials, which we have 3 different colorways on, still available at urbannecessities.com and in store. And then now our collab with Sleep. So this is really dope, and I'm honored and humbled, and I'm one of the few, actually the only consignment shop that has collabs going down with Stance. And we're one of the few accounts that's sneaker related that actually carries Stance like at the volume that we do. So it's really humbling and exciting to be able to continue to work with such great partners and cool people like Albie and Big Sleep. So thank you guys for making this another bucket list thing to take off the list, man. Really dope, honored and humbled, and I can't wait to share with the world. Urban Necessities Big Sleep collab. 2 pickups, which are probably gonna throw you off based off of the boxes, right? So we're gonna make a little bit of room. Change of scenery. Figured I'd give you a little bit better lighting because I wanted to focus on both of these pairs. I'm really excited about this one. It's nothing crazy. It is something that was released pretty much everywhere, and it's not reselling for anything crazy, but I didn't really care. The colorway matches something that is super hype beastie, I guess you would say, but it didn't hit as hard as the pair that we're talking about. The pair I'm talking about, Rust Pink Jordan 1, which was the Art Basel pair, right? Goes for thousands of dollars. They came out with a low top called the Coral Pink, right? And now granted, not the same leather. This one's actually got a little bit of suede. The leather cracks, but it's the same. It's almost the same colorway. I am a sucker for low tops. I think low tops, I feel more comfortable wearing low tops than highs at this stage of my life. So really happy to get this pair. The second it came in, I went and copped a pair from Urban Necessities, and you guys know the vibes. I'll probably do like the pink with the black lace like I always do with the mixed match. So yep, there you go. So that's one pair. Now, I'm not the first person. I'm not the last person that'll probably do an unboxing of these. I probably am gonna be one of the few people that does unboxing with this type of box, being the first box that you displayed, right? This is a Louis Vuitton Air Force 1 that was only available through Louis Vuitton. And to get one of these, well, you basically had to be nominated by at whatever location it is that you have purchase history. I'd be lying if I told you I knew the dollar amount to get to that point where they would nominate you. But long story short, you just got to have a good relationship with your rep. And the one store that I probably made most of my purchases through, Louis Vuitton, nominated me and I was awarded a pair. Now, when this process happened, they basically said, hey Jay, you're one of the few that have been selected to get one of the 40 different types of pairs. No guarantee it'll be your size, no guarantee it'll be the one you want. But if you wanted a pair, what colorways would you want and in what order, right? So they only gave me 5 options. I could only pick 5. Now, when we started, I was pretty much walking in at every Louis Vuitton to any rep and speaking to any rep or client advisor that they have and basically telling them I would like all 40 pairs in matching his and her sizes for me and Joni. I only got 1 pair. So that tells me 1 of 2 things. 1, they were really hard to get, and 2, I flat out just didn't spend enough at Louis Vuitton to even get a second pair, let alone a matching pair, right? So extremely sought after, very high demand. The resale prices on these have been all over the place. I haven't even really checked to see what these go for at the moment. I've seen this pair before, but not in person till today. As of July 1st, LV Air Force One red, size 8, is currently listed at $11,181 on one of your favorite apps. And there is a highest bid of $9,200. That's about 3 times retail. I paid $29.80 for these. Now, every pair that you've seen that has been unboxed came in Louis Vuitton bag with a Louis Vuitton box that kind of folds over. And they were gonna give me that. But when I saw this box, this is the box and how they ship it. It still has all of the LV box, like the pricing, the original price, as you could kind of see, and I'll B-roll a little bit, right? But it comes in this, and she was like, I'll get you an LV box. And I'm like, those LV boxes you could pretty much get from anywhere. They're the boxes that they give you when you buy kind of like a duffel bag or something bigger at LV. And I thought it was cooler to have this, and I think it'd be safer to protect it, right? So here we go. When you get it out of the box, they present it to you like this, right? There's a little strap with a little bit of leather, kind of like a luggage bag, which I thought was really dope. The swoosh. And my receipt. There you go. It's a longer receipt, but you got it. Your boy hit it retail. One of the few times in life where it pays to be 2Js, right? And likes pay my bills. So thank you for all those likes, comments, and shares you have done over the years. You have helped me get to this LV Air Force One. And you know, so back to what I was saying is they allow you to pick 5 colorways that you would want for yourself, and then no guarantee you get any of them. My order was white, white, green, white, blue, white, red, and then I asked for the white mid. I got white, red. So as you can see, embossed LV logo, monogram all over the Nike box. No labeling on the box, except for the inside. Big giant swoosh. And they really went above and beyond with the packaging, wrapping. Some of the pairs bring 2 sets of laces. The foil pairs, like the gold foil pair, only brings a set of white laces from what my rep told me. Then you got your LV Air Force One in red. I think it's hilarious that me and Mayor actually both got 1 pair. They're both the same size, and they both happen to be red. So maybe Mayor's already worn his pair. He told me. I talked to him earlier today. One of the things that I'll say about this, compared to some of the compared to other Air Force Ones that I've seen in the past, the tongue is a lot puffier than anything else I've seen on an Air Force One. Now, I'm gonna sit here and tell you I know everything about every Air Force One that has ever come out, but most of the rare ones and the hard to find ones, because of collections like Mayer's and Fat Joe's that we've pulled over the years, and even Dion from Concepts, I've seen some pretty crazy ones. I have never seen a tongue as puffy as this one. Now, on the side here, it also tells you the size. It is embossed right onto the side of the size tag. There is no normal Nike size tag like most Air Force Ones. The liner on this is crazy. It's like all one piece, which is really impressive. It's just totally different. What I will say is the toe box, the leather, it's not as soft or as sheen. The sheen isn't the same as a Dior Jordan 1. The leather of this toe box is a little bit similar to the Dior Jordan 1s. So I was mentioning this to Joni when I picked up, and I'll put, Joni actually recorded me getting it at the store. I'll put that right here. I'm gonna wear them, fella. Wow, this is pretty.
That really is.
This is the first time I've seen the red. Very cool.
All right, the moment of truth is, do they fit?
What size are they?
These are 8.
Yeah.
Do they run like Air Forces where they're large or what is size?
Their Air Forces run half a size big.
Yeah. It makes you go.
Basically, like the toe box here, it's like almost the same leather as what they used on the Dior's, right? This is about 10 wears on my Dior, and like you could see that it's creased pretty hard, but it didn't really start creasing like this till about my last wear. And as you can see, your boy gets some serious wears in his shoes. But what I'm getting at is that if you do get a pair of these should hold up really well. They're kind of cooked, a little bit of heel dry. But yeah, I think it's great. The leather here is on the side panels, by the laces, the back of the heel. It's like it's not like an epi leather. It's not like Louis Vuitton epi leather that you're used to, but it definitely has a different like texture to it. Which tells me the way that they made these, this is gonna age well. It's not gonna crease like a normal Air Force One. I am an 8.5. I got a size 8 because everybody that I talked to that had friends and family pairs, everybody that had friends and family pairs basically told me they went half size down. So I'm about to finish packing my bags, which I'm not gonna bore you with that. And then we're gonna go check out a couple sneaker stores if everything works out tomorrow in Austin or later in this video. And then we're gonna head over to Sneaker Travelers and hang out, sell a little bit of merch, and just soak in the vibes, man. So sit back, enjoy this video if you want. If you got a little bit of time to hang out with your boy and watch a video, comment, share, and tell me what your favorite part has been after you finish watching the video. Finally made it to Austin, and we found the Stragglers, Texas Strangler. My boy June, fellow Monster Music affiliate, and we're gonna go hit a couple stores. I think the first one on the menu is Sneaker Politics. So I'm excited to go check this place out because I've heard a lot about this joint. So here we go. About this place a lot.
Glad to hear that, bro. We actually just celebrated our 4th birthday this past month.
Oh yeah,
past June. So this shop particular 4th birthday. But we've been around since 06. I think we originated in either Baton Rouge or Lafayette.
Yo, you know this is like the most disrespectful thing they ever did, bro. They took Oak Boy's whole design and just threw it on an Air Max 98 instead of a 97 one. And then insult to injury, you know how he just did with Adidas, he just did the little bean thing. What was the shoe Sean did with Adidas that had the little cartoon, the Disney cartoon character not too long ago?
Jiminy Cricket.
Yeah, Jiminy Cricket. You can't tell me Nike didn't look at that and was like, yo, you know what, Sean? Here's Jiminy Cricket, Nike version.
This is our own version.
Yeah. We're headed to another sneaker store. This is, what store are we going to, guys?
Nice Kicks.
We're going to Nice Kicks. So now I'm kind of curious about Nice Kicks, right? Because what you see on social media and what the store is are two different entities operating under the same name, but a very important part in sneakers, Nice Kicks, over the years, right? Their body of work and like the recognition they've received in this community is kind of dope. Oh, they got an In-N-Out over here. Okay, and a Halal Bros right next to it, bro. Okay.
What is that?
Okay, guys, this is a part of the video where, if you know your way around Austin, where am I? I just passed by a Halal Guys, a Whataburger, and an In-N-Out. In-N-Out chose violence. They pulled up and set up on the same block as Whataburger, bro. They're like, look, we know that you run Texas, but we down to take it on, head on. Where we going now? Right.
Are y'all from out here?
No, I'm from Jersey, but I live in Vegas. I have a store called Urban Necessities,
Damn,
and it's like sneakers, tattoos, barber shop, ice cream shop.
been there.
What?
But how many times a day do you say I gotta chill on buying clothes?
Probably about 40 to 50 times a day. I've probably spent people's yearly salary
yeah.
in the last 2 weeks on clothes.
Look, yesterday night he sent me a receipt, and I'm like, how many times do you say I gotta chill before you do? LOL. And then we're back 4 stores later, bought something.
You think this will fit me? No, right?
XL. It looks small though.
That's the other thing is I'll buy vintage and I don't even like try shit on because I don't like trying shit on. And then like half the shit I buy don't fit. Then it goes on Shop 2J's Closet. And then the other thing is I gotta touch everything.
Just buy a whole
And that's my size.
Oh, it's fucking meant to be, my dog. There you go.
New version of Dave & Buster's real soon.
Alright,
That thing that we went to, I'm already working on it.
What's it gonna be called?
It's gonna be called Busters and Dave's. Pay with my card so I can get the points, but small business, you pay in cash. 140.
72, but you can just do 140.
Cool. I got a single. Here, I could.
You're all good.
Here. Sure. Cool. Thank you.
Thanks so much.
Hell yeah.
Record that?
No, we're good. Thank you. God bless, guys. Thank you.
Thanks for coming in.
This is a must in every city. We're gonna have our good meals, but this is. He says you play it safe. You don't go and try shit you haven't had before and fuck up your stomach, and because you're on the road, so you just play it safe. Double quarter pounder with cheese, large fries, and a Coke. Fuck it.
Yo, what up? We in Austin, Texas right now, Sneaker Travelers. As you can see around, it's booming, it's booming. is you, bro. You can give me 60.
Nah, how much you
Oh,
selling for? Don't do that.
I ain't tripping.
What do you normally sell these at?
75.
All right, I'll give you 75.
All right.
I don't joke, because it's me, you should be charging me more.
Yeah. I ain't tripping. I'm making regardless. You feel me? I can get a picture with you with him.
Now I really don't got no money. You broke my pockets. I needed that $50 from McDonald's. I gotta buy all these people food. Now we gotta eat. Now we gotta eat shoes.
Take a picture with you.
Yes, yes. I should charge you $50 for the picture. I am broke. I have no cash, boys.
Last month when you came by, you did that pop-up. Bro, we really appreciate it. So my boy Dennis, who's always hooking it up, he did actually did 3 plaques. So we wanted to, because it was one of our first collaboration kind of tees. And so he put a little something together. So I just wanted to see if you could sign it so we can hang it in the store.
Definitely.
And kind of went with the same logo. So it's basically the True North with the UN with your emblem, and then it's just the city of San Antonio. What's that? You take it with you?
My name is RJ. My Instagram handle is Kickflip Outlet. I've been following the brand, been following 2Js for I want to say about 1.5 years, 2 years or so. It's actually my second event out here, or second event in general as far as sneaker events. I've been selling hats, t-shirts for a little bit over a year now. Today was actually one of the best blessings I've had. I told my family to say a prayer for me coming out here. I came out here with $40 in my pocket, hoping I can make a little bit of money. We sold 13 under-visor caps for $700. So I'm gonna be going home today with about $400 to $500 profit. I'm very excited. I had to tell 2Js that I wouldn't be here without him. His story was an inspiration to me and the reason why I'm doing this today. Once again, my Instagram handle is a Kickflip Outlet. Holla at me for sneakers, streetwear, or any type of hats, and hopefully I can help you out on that.
What's going on, guys? It's your boy 2Js. Just want to take a moment and say thank you to everybody who came hang out with us here at SneakTravelers Austin. Right now is the part of the day where some of these raffle tickets are going to come into play, and we're going to give away some free, right? So everybody that's here should have a raffle ticket, but you can improve your chances by buying tickets at the front door to get a better chance of winning, right? So shout out to all my guys that are here, part of SneakTravelers, that helped get me down here, man. Austin's a beautiful city. Wait, well, hold you. We were asking people at the front door what size they were, and everybody that was 8.5, I ripped their ticket up when they weren't looking. 164. That says 003, fool. Come on, you got it. There. So our winner, right here, come on. Size 8.5, bro. What size are you? You want to sell them?
So we can take a picture.
All right, so these go for like about $450, and then after fees, just say round up 500. 19, lot 19. They go for $456 plus fees, round up to 500, right? So who's willing to pay $40?
He said 300.
Oh, my man, you're skipping. You're taking all the fun out of this, bro. My man said 300. All right, so we got to 300. All right, so we're at 300. Got 2 people down to pay 350. All right, so you guys know how this works. While you were waving, look right there. Come on, bro. Come on, let's get it. Right there, look. He's at 4. 400, 400, 450. Anybody 450? 420.
430.
430. 440. Look over there. Look, he's waving the money. You see it all the way down there? Damn, you got the eyes of a hawk. 440. Going once. Going twice. You take the 440. You want to keep the shoe? He's like, yo, come get this shoe, my guy. 440. Mira para allá. Did you buy that raffle ticket, or is that the one they gave you when you walked in?
The one they gave me when I walked in.
Damn, bro. Lit. Yo, guys, thank you, everyone, for coming out and making this such a great show. Make sure to tag SneakTravelers in any pictures or videos that you took today, and so we can repost and share and do this all over again at some point soon. Adios, Steve. Guys, so there you have it. SneakTravelers Austin, Texas is a wrap. You saw me pick up a couple personal pairs. We did the raffle, had a bunch of winners, and now we go back home for a couple of days. I'm gonna let you in on a secret. By the time you watch this video, your boy just finished
something that I may or may not be able to film, but I'm gonna be on NBA 2K for the next 3 years, boy. Then after that, NBA Summer League. Then we come back, Sneaker Travelers Tampa, and Rolling Loud Miami. So I'll see you guys real soon. So we're here at aisle 5. Family was kind enough to open up his doors a little bit early because I got an early flight. But talk to me about the shop, man, because this display, the whole theme I'm seeing is crazy, bro.
Okay, so like I just wanted something like where people could have a good space to like take their pictures at, and then just do like TikToks and stuff. And I was like, what can make my store have something different that like other stores don't have? Like, and then like when we was putting it together, I was kind of just going with like a store theme, like a shopping cart. You know what I'm saying? Then it was like stuff that we had like growing up as kids.
Right.
And then I wanted a janitor because our theme is like clean up on aisle 5. You know what I'm saying? Like,
which I went on your gram, not to cut you off, but I went on your gram and saw a picture. It looks like that's your staff, right?
Right.
And they're all dressed up in their blue suit. You know, you nailed that whole concept out of the park, bro. It's really dope. So how long have you been in business?
I've been in business like 4 months.
4 months?
Yeah, 4 months.
What was like your inspiration? What made you say, yo, you know what? I think I need to open a store and I need to just go for it.
So like, I've been fly like for a minute, you know what I'm saying? So then like people will always ask me like, where you get this from? Where you get that from? But I never really wanted to tell people, so I just be like, I don't know, my girl bought this from when she was in Miami or something, you know what I'm saying? So then I was just like, if people always want to dress like me, I might as well just go to these places where I know where these clothes is and just bring them to the city. Cause it's not really many places to get like a bunch of drips. So I just like brought everything to the city and it just went from there.
So do you have accounts or are you like buying and then like selling resale? I know you're reselling
right, shoes. And then like, okay, so some of the clothes I have like accounts and then some of them like I'm good friends with. Like this is my friend Brand out of Houston, like Pimperelli. Then like Hyde Park, we have accounts with them. Like Home and Film out of LA. Like those people, we got accounts with them. Right. So it'd be easy to get like those brands, you know what I'm saying? But then some of the like, you know, like Bape and all that, Chrome Hearts, Gallery Department, you know, it's just resale, you know what I'm saying?
Nah, but yo, for 4 months, bro, I could tell your attention to detail, like, is a lot higher than most because your floor, like, you epoxied your floor.
Right.
Like, you did things that look like you pieced them together and your lighting is great. Like,
see, that was the main thing, too.
I'm impressed, bro. For 4 months, I'm really impressed. You did this all yourself?
Yeah. See, I wanted people to be like, when they walk in, like, oh, I never seen floors like this, or oh, I never really seen lights like this. You know what I'm saying? So I just art like this.
So talk to me. You're 4 months in. What's the plan? Like, where do you want to be out in a year? What do you see for yourself in 5? Like,
I just want to get like bigger and then just like more clientele.
Yeah.
Like, every day we going up though.
Yeah.
But you know, some days it do be slow and you get kind of discouraged. Like, dang man, I done wasted all this money. Invested.
But you got to look at it this way, right? Like, I think you've decided already. I think I could do this, right?
Right.
So now doing that, there's no timetable or chart that tells you your lifespan with this, right? You just know you want to do this for a long period of time. So when that's the mindset, not every day needs you to make $1, right? Even though your pockets and your bank account are gonna say, "Damn, boy, you need to sell some." Yeah. You know what I mean? Like, that's not necessarily the intention or the need of the real need of the brand every day. Like, as long as you're building awareness and you're getting new eyes on it every day, at some point sales come in where somebody blows a bag, and one day in here, like, yo, I'm looking around, I'm probably gonna blow a bag in here. You know what I'm saying? And me, people like me spending in here, that's like a whole week worth of sales. You know, sometimes, you know what I mean, or a couple days or a day, like. So, like, I remember when I started my joint, and I don't know how much of my journey you've seen or not, but like when I first started, Carlos, you remember when you used to hang out at the shop a lot? When I first opened my store, my first store was smaller than this, right? And my first build out was like $2,400, and I had to put that on a credit card. And I remember going through Home Depot and like, damn, all we got is this little credit card with $2,400. Like, let me figure it out. Yo, we'll just grab, like you did. I grabbed some change, but I grabbed the metal rope.
Right.
Not the chains. And then I did the same pillar, and then those were bending, and I had to grab a stick and put. Like, you get creative. You get creative, especially when you're limited on resources. But I remember telling my staff, yo, as long as we sell 5 shoes a day,
Yeah.
like the bills are paid. So think about, that was 7 years ago. I was on some, let's sell 5 shoes a day. It didn't matter what I sold the shoes for.
Right.
The profit off of 5 shoes, that was like making $20 a shoe.
Right.
So as long as I made $100 a day, we was paying all the bills. So I had $3,000 in bills when we first started, and that was with staff and everybody. We weren't even paying ourselves. And the fast forward now, like, you know, I knew that I needed to be where I'm at now, but I didn't know how much it was gonna cost me to be at now. So I'll keep it a buck. Yo, I pay over 100 racks a month in rent.
Damn.
I pay over 100 racks a month in employees. So, you know, let's do the math. If I'm only making, you know, 10% off of what I'm selling, which used to be what I made at one point, that means I gotta do $2 million just to get 200 racks.
Right.
So you'll figure it out as you go. What I think is gonna happen in you is you're gonna blow up so fast, and you're gonna start getting all these eyes and all these brands looking at you. You're gonna need more space.
Right. Right.
You know what I'm saying? So is the play to get more space a push online or a push in store, right? And then you run risk on both sides, right? Online, there could be fraud.
Right,
in store,
man.
you could get clipped.
Right.
Right? Like, so this is great, and I would tell you keep this for as long as you can.
Right.
Like, definitely try to figure out a way to monetize on this, in my opinion. But at some point, you're gonna need that.
I say that all the time. Well, at some point, I'm gonna have to either like take this down, or I'm gonna have to buy next door this side or this side.
Yeah. And you know, I know yesterday you mentioned to me like, man, this location won't let me do this, don't let me do that. Really pull them aside and like talk to them and be like, look, man, this is what I'm doing, this is who I'm working with, these are the people that are coming in, this is the type of foot traffic I'm generating. Like I enjoy being here. Like, how do we make this interaction easier? Right? Because at some point they're gonna understand you. Right now they don't understand you.
Exactly.
And so the criticism might seem like negativity, but it's natural human trait that when you don't understand something, you criticize it, and it sounds like you're negative about it.
Right.
So don't take none of that personal. Just learn and grow from it. But this is really dope, bro. I'm gonna blow a bag in here.
Appreciate it, man. I mean, I talked to other people and they were just like it's like they're not really hating on you or whatever. It's just like stuff's got to be a certain way.
Yeah, and you gotta understand, bro. People like me and you, they're not used to seeing people like me and you be the ones that are bringing culture and generating and creating. Like, you're a creator.
Right.
You just gotta figure out if you're a creator, put somebody in place to speak on your behalf, so you can continue to create and you don't get bogged down with that. Because you're probably like me in the sense that, like, once a little bit of negative energy got in, it messes everything up. You don't want to do nothing. You just want to tear everything down and start all over. Like, we're all one and the same in that sense. Put somebody to block that bullshit from you, bro. It's for real.
That's exactly. You're right about that.
All right, I'm gonna need these, bro. Cause I seen you wearing these yesterday. I ain't gonna hold you. I hope you have my size, man.
What size you need?
I'm like a 34, 36 waist. So whatever that is, I'll take. Yeah, I need these too. Yep, buddy.
You see, like me, I wear 34 too, but like when I get those, I mean, I get an XL just because they kind of short and they like, you know what I'm saying?
You had an XL in your last gallery.
Yeah. I went crazy on the lawn shit too. And then I be at Feature just acting a fucking donkey, bro.
You can take them back. We trying to 34 and 36.
You got fitting room?
Yeah.
You gotta get out your comfort zone. You gotta put somebody to run the store, be okay with what the store generates, and you gotta keep playing with fashion. Because the second you start growing and you're like, oh, I got it, that's when you lost it. What are these, bro?
It's like a brand called After School. I think they let like kids just like draw. I think they do. I think they was telling me like an after school program. They let the kids just draw like the clothes and XL. And that's it right here. You might be able to do your thing. Yeah, cause that's the last one too though.
This is small. Don't even think about it. Don't even looking at the rest.
Nah,
of
this
the
shit,
set.
it gets to me. I'll put it up.
I got you.
I got you.
Take these. That. Spending cash, like, that shit is cool. And that's the way the streets taught us. And, like, our family, yo, if you got bread, you spend your bread. If you ain't got the bread, you don't spend. But yo, bro, I done got hip to credit cards. I done got my little American Express. I got 4 American Express Plats, bro. And every single one of them, I got at least 500,000 points. Now, I could use them points and literally travel all around the world. Now, I could go take, like, Mayor. I tell the Mayor story all the time. Mayor bought a watch. You know Mayor?
No.
Mayor's like somebody, he's kind of like the unspoken mentor for me, right? Like, the dude's hardcore collector, but he hoards. Boy bought a watch, and instead of paying cash for the watch, like, he swiped his card, but he used his points to pay off what the watch cost. You know what I'm saying? So he bought a $40,000 watch, ain't have to pay the $40,000 because he done been spending on his car so crazy. So now, like, when you start really getting to the chive and you're like, yo, I want to buy a house, or I want to buy a bigger house, or, yo, I want to go, let's say I want to buy a Lambo truck or whatever, something ignorant. They're gonna come to you and be like, yo, yeah, you're generating the revenue, you're making the bread, but what credit do you have? You ain't gonna have no credit debt. You ain't gonna have no credit history. That don't mean you can't get the car. But if you're gonna go buy a $300,000 car, for example, if the spend is $300,000 and you ain't got no credit, yo, my God, you're gonna have to put like 70-80% of what that item cost in cash. If you got credit, it's 20 points or less. So yeah, you could go spend the 300, but you only really had to come out of pocket the 50, 60. And if you hit, and once you start getting hit, you start spending 300 racks on a car, you figure out a way to make bread on that car. You know what I'm saying? So the 300 ain't even really 300, but you can't do none of that. If you sitting here breaking your cash down, and then, like, let's say you go buy something that's 300 racks, you got to put 75-80% down. Like, think about how many moves and licks you now can't do because that was your whole chunk. Where, like, I just be swiping crazy. I don't even really care, bro. I said, before I used to walk around with book bags full of money. Book bags full of money. Like, I look at some of my old YouTube videos and I be like, man, I'm like really lucky. I ain't never got clipped. You know what I'm saying?
But like, you kind of need that though. Like, I'm watching you just, I'll take the whole table. So you kind of gotta have the cash though, right?
Yeah, but we also have to get to a point where we're no longer doing that and making it safer for both sides. Like, yo, I could miscount. You could misgive. You know what I'm saying? Like, someone could be watching both of us and we both getting clipped. Like, it's gotta become paperless at some point, and there's gotta be an education. I think the trade shows have a lot of steps. I think there's growth everywhere. You know what I'm saying? But, like, that's really the one thing, bro. Credit is everything. Yeah, signed by a 3-year-old. I was about to say, like, yo, look, bro.